What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Blind Power. Today you're looking at a different environment. So you're seeing right now the Blind Power headquarters, which I've actually shown you like the green screen and stuff, but I've actually never showed you what goes on and the editing and in the background of everything. So part of content creation and being a YouTuber, there's a lot of things that's part of it. For when you film a video, you don't just go and upload it. You go on a computer, you edit it, you make it look nice, you do color correction, add some effects, and then you upload it, right? To make it more visually appealing and sometimes even audibly appealing by adding sound effects and whatnot. So, if I say too many times, I cut it out because that editing is to get all the impurities of your video out. So whether whether you're scratching your head or whether you're saying too many times, you remove all those impurities in the video and then you actually upload it. You know what I mean? Just like I said now, it's a habit, and I always edit out of my videos. So there's things that go on behind the scenes that the viewer doesn't get to see a lot of the time. So currently we are at my office. What you see here behind me is actually a custom built PC that I built because I am learning Premiere Pro. However, I edit in Final Cut Pro, which is why I'm currently connected to the monitor here to my right, which I will show you in a little bit. This monitor is connected to a late 2016 Macbook Pro, spec'd all the way up, so it's a 15-inch, 16 gigs of RAM. Everything that you can expect with a modern editing computer. So, and then there's a lot to this setup, and there's a lot that goes behind editing. My favorite part, honestly, is seeing everything come together. Like from the point when you're filming to the point when it's uploaded and you're getting views. Now, being visually impaired, sometimes when I edit, I feel like I have to zoom in a lot. So the editing software has zoom features, and there's thankfully a lot of accessibility built into the Apple ecosystem that allows me to edit. Which is why with Premiere Pro, with the magnifier, I've realized that it's a little more challenging, but I still want to get it done because with Apple, everything just works. Like, right now my video just finished exporting. All right. So let's go give you a tour of the office and kind of what goes on here at the Blind Power headquarters. So right here at the edge of the desk, there is a touchscreen Echo Show. Alexa, say hello.
Hello.
Okay, cool. So I have her there to ask her some spelling questions. So if I'm writing down the description for the video and I don't know how to spell something, I will ask her how to spell something. That way I don't have to, stop what I'm doing and search it on Google. I can just ask her what I want. Here, in front of the Echo is a Snowball Microphone to do voiceovers on videos that need to be recorded audio separately from video. And then this is my secondary editing machine where I do a lot of the thumbnails that you guys see, because this thing can actually render graphics a little bit better because the screen is more accurately synchronized for colors. So this is more of a graphic design aspect, so I can do the thumbnails and do different parts that I may not be able to do on the other monitor because the colors are a little bit more sharper and I get more perspective on editing and different color gamuts. So here's the keyboard. and I have a trackpad and a normal mouse. The trackpad is great for drawing, so if I'm cutting an image and I have to like crop it, I will actually use the trackpad. If I want to, normally when I start using the computer, I use the mouse because it's more comfortable. Down here, hidden, I have 2 hard drives, one 4 terabyte, one 2 terabyte for data transfer and backing up all the videos. And this Mac actually shares everything through a network attached storage, which is part of this computer that I set up using a server, macOS server. Right here, hanging on my iMac, are some editing headphones. These are the editing headphones I use. These are actually Beats, the Beats Studio Wireless. I've had these things for about over a year now, and they do the job. I'm not no audiophile kind of guy. You know, any headphones that sound decent do, as long as I can get some good audio quality, because, you know, I want to be able to detect volume when I'm editing. I want to make sure that everything is equal when I'm especially vlogs and stuff that require like different audio soundtracks and B-roll and stuff. I use the headphones so that way I can determine audio volume measurements, and I don't blast you guys' ears and scare you to death from me talking to loud music, you know what I mean? I want my voice and the music to be equal, otherwise you're going to sit there jumping in your seat because the music volume is way louder than my voice. Right here in the middle, I have another blue Snowball microphone. This is the newer version, so it's a white one, right behind my Mac mouse. It's also got a puff filter, so I forgot to mention they both have a puff filter, and that way the P's and the F's and the, you know, it doesn't sound like I'm spitting on the microphone and it sounds terrible. This is one's great for voiceover as well, and it's attached. Right now everything's connected to my MacBook Pro back there because I still want to learn Premiere Pro, so I use this monitor for video games and for editing on my MacBook Pro. Right now this is the thumbnail for tomorrow's video, or for you. I don't know when you guys are going to get to see this, so yesterday's video, maybe? I don't know. But either you guys, yeah, you guys have probably already saw this video. Hope you enjoyed it. So PC, why you should get a PC versus a Mac. And here I have a RGB keyboard. It's a mechanical, it's a Red Cherry MX mechanical keyboard, and another RGB, like an RGB mouse right there. And then here is the Adobe Premiere Pro ready in gaming computer, right here beside the monitor. This computer styles a Core i7 8700K overclocked to 4.7 gigahertz. In English, very fast. 32 gigs of memory, 3300 megahertz, so basically really fast. And it's got 500 gigs of NVMe flash storage, and it's got a GTX 1080. Right now, this is actually I'm using a white and transparent case with 6 fans, 3 intake, and 3 exhaust. So the front is the intake, the top is the exhaust, and so is the one on the side. It's got a 500 watt power supply, and it's got a little RGB decoration on the top, which is currently not on. That is the machine that I'm going to be using to edit on Premiere Pro. I'm still learning Premiere Pro, so the one video I did upload, which was how to install NVDA, that was edited in Premiere Pro, and it didn't do so well either because of the topic or because my editing skills are not that great on Premiere Pro. This monitor that I have here connected to that computer is a 32-inch Samsung curved LED monitor. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But I want to get the full-on 40-inch one, but that one's too big for this setup. So, and then we'll go and we come around back. There's a little bit of a wire mess here because I just set this up on Friday and it's Monday. Here's my 15-inch MacBook Pro, which is connected to that monitor that I just showed you using a USB C dongle. This dongle is amazing. It's on Amazon. I'll put that link in the description. If you have a MacBook Pro that's USB C, or a MacBook even, it'll basically come with 2 USBs, an SD card slot, and HDMI. I call this the perfect YouTuber dongle because it has everything you need. Unless you want Ethernet, then they have another version for that. So this 15-inch MacBook Pro is a 2016, late 2016. It's all the way amped up, as I said. It's got a 256 gig NVMe. It's got 16 gigs of RAM. It's got 4 gigs of video memory. And this thing, the GTX 1080, has 8 gigs of video memory. So this thing is so much more powerful. But this thing is super portable and super thin. So for traveling, this thing is amazing. Now, I do have to elevate it on top of this battery pack because it gets too warm, because Blind Power just switched to 4K. And when switching to 4K, I feel like this computer gets way too warm. It's cooled down right now because we're not exporting anything, but it can get super, super warm. I have one of these other USB C to USB dongles because I was programming, and I use that. So this has been my setup for the Blind Power headquarters. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Hit the subscribe button and remember to enable the notification bell to get all notifications of Blind Power uploads. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.